guys, Raj here with you. Let's talk about Mission Impossible Fallout. It's the sixth installment in Mission Impossible series. And before I begin, let me tell you guys, I love Mission Impossible 80s show, the television show. In our locality in Pakistan, there was a channel called STN. Every day 8 p.m. there was this, 7 p.m. there were cartoons till 7:30, and then there was some stupid boring stuff. And then from 8 p.m. till 9 p.m. there was a regular TV show from 80s. Sometimes it was Incredible Hulk, sometimes Mission Impossible, sometimes Manimal, sometimes it was the A-Team and Automan, I don't know what was. Too much stuff was there. So I loved Mission Impossible series back then, and it was my most favorite among all of these shows. Mission Impossible came in 95 or 96. I was in my school days. And then I saw the first Mission Impossible in theater. Till date, Mission Impossible Original 1 is my all-time favorite, directed by Brian De Palma. Yeah. So guys, let's talk about Fallout. It was just a short story. I want to tell you guys that I love Mission Impossible series, and as far as the movies concerned, I love the movies also, starring Tom Cruise. Okay, so this is Fallout is a star-studded cast. Has star-studded cast. Tom Cruise, Henry Cavill, aka Superman. Simon Pegg is also there. Rebecca Ferguson from Rogue Nation. Directed by Christopher Nolan protege, Christopher McQuarrie. Yeah, something like that. Hats off to these guys for pulling this behemoth of a movie. I just enjoyed every bit of it. So let's go step by step. As far as the story is concerned, there happens to be a syndicate. And their ideology is, if we blow up a couple of cities, the greater the pain, the greater the peace. In order to stop this syndicate, Ethan Hunt and his team has to accept this impossible mission. And here we are. Okay guys, the top 3 things I like about this movie. Number 1, action. I think that's why we go to this such kind of movies, and this movie delivers in spades. Action in Mission Impossible Fallout is fan-freaking-tastic. I don't have words for it. Throughout the movie, I was on the edge of my seat. And speaking of the stunts, hats off, salute to Tom Cruise. He's 56 years old, and the way he has pulled it, I mean, this guy is one hell of a guy. Each and every set piece is way better than the earlier one, starting with the Halo jump, which was picturized in Abu Dhabi, I believe. Freaking awesome. That sequence, it just seems like one continued shot. I also noticed action beats had some touches to previous installments, like a throwback thing. You remember the ceiling scene in the first Mission Impossible? He just like lands right on top of the floor. Something similar happens during the Halo jump. It's just me. I thought that, okay, they did something similar over here. And then during the bike chase also, there were some shots straight out of Mission Impossible 2. I mean, not slow-mo, and this is way fast-packed bike chase. And this movie has one of the best bathroom fight scenes ever. I mean, the toilet sequence. I remember True Lies had a great fight sequence. Eastern Promises, Viggo Mortensen's had a great toilet sequence, and also Casino Royale's opening sequence. But this fight sequence tops them all. It is fantastic. The bike chase sequence is freaking awesome. You have to watch it to believe it, and it's all Tom Cruise himself, the way he's riding that bike. And trust me guys, nobody looks more sexier than Tom Cruise on a bike, except this guy. And just when you thought that dust just settled and you have seen everything, there happens to be a helicopter on helicopter chase sequence. Awesome. Insane. Whatever the words you can come up with. Awesome. The second thing I like about this movie is screenplay and cinematography. Both goes like, hand to hand. They have done a brilliant job. Some of the sequences, they are so seamless, you can't tell that, man. Editing is fantastic. It's so fast paced, well done that you are like, okay, whosoever has written the screenplay, the delivery of it, the overall package is extremely satisfying. I just loved it. Third thing guys, of course, the direction of this movie. What good is Christopher McQuarrie, he has done it in Rogue Nation also, but over here, he went all out. I just love his direction. And one more thing, sometimes we compare directors, that this director can take over this director in such a manner. I think Christopher McQuarrie is on par level in terms of direction with Christopher Nolan. The brisk pace, the use of sound effects, the use of IMAX cameras, I haven't seen such a thing. And I hope he can direct the Batman or any superhero movie in coming days. He should leap on to some other action genre that we loved or we liked. Okay guys, I like the movie so much that I don't know that is there any minuses or something that I missed or I didn't like, but there are some minor things that I would like to share it with you guys. The number one thing I dislike about this movie is it necessary for the movie to always end on something diffusing? Come on guys, you can come up with something better, right? It's the third or fourth time they are diffusing something. Anyways, the second thing guys, as far as my faith is concerned, Alhamdulillah, I would say that there is one segment of the movie I dislike. I didn't like. I didn't buy it also. But I won't say because it would be a spoiler for you. It wasn't like, it just took me off a bit, little bit. But it's just me. The third thing I didn't like about this movie is, I don't know what is the third thing I didn't like about this movie, but I had written it. The movie is so awesome that I don't recollect there is any other stuff that I dislike or I didn't like. Overall guys, the movie, speaking of the story also, it worked for me. Many people were like the story is lacking this and that, but for me it was like 2 hours 20 minutes. I didn't realize it went like this, so fantastic. Mission Impossible, the closing comment is guys, it's one intense ride from start to finish and it is the best mission after the first Mission Impossible. The first Mission Impossible will always be there, I just loved it. I'm gonna rate Mission Impossible 10 out of 10. It's a masterpiece for me, it worked for me and I loved it. And please watch this small clip right after the movie. Me and my friend Waqas Arshad, we left the theater and what we did over here and what was his remark about the movies. Hi guys, Raj here with you. Just came out of Mission Impossible Fallout and my mind is blown away. It's one hell of a ride and I've got a buddy over here who's very shy. I mean, he's a camera shy guy. Any comments? One word for Mission Impossible. One word.
It would be supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Again, please.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I don't know what the hell is that, but it sounds like fantastic, right?
It actually means it's a complete beauty.
Wow. It's fantastic.
Yes.
In my book, it's 10 out of 10. Review coming out soon. Take care of you guys. And see, I'm wearing Deadpool. Deadpool G. He approves that. Okay guys, it was nice talking to you. I want you guys to watch this movie in IMAX theater if possible because the aspect ratio it plays a lot and they have shot certain action sequences on IMAX cameras and you would enjoy it to its fullest. Oh my god, I had such a ball with this movie and I can't wait to watch this movie. Before saying bye bye, let me tell you my all-time favorite Mission Impossible movies, top 3 or top 4. The number 1 is the original Mission Impossible. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Still I like it. That train sequence is mind-blowing. Brian De Palma at his best, and INM also. At number 2, Mission Impossible Fallout. I'm telling you guys, it is the best mission. Holy shit. At number 3, I like Mission Impossible 3. Yeah. The grittiness this series needed, Mission Impossible 3, J.J. Abrams, it was delivered. I just loved it, and speaking of the villain, Philip Seymour Hoffman is the best villain in Mission Impossible series. Fourth one is of course the Burj Khalifa one. Okay guys, it was really nice talking to you. Take care of yourself. God bless you. Bye bye.